Hi, everyone. My name is Martin Fierro. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I'm also a network provider with New Life, and I also work every month with Every Man's Battle. And I've been doing this for over 14 years, and I've seen a lot of stories from wives and husbands about how will I know? How will I see and experience something different than what was going on before? And so this is a two-part series I want to talk about here. And the first part I'm going to talk about is called the Four Absolutes. And these come from the recovery world. And the four absolutes are honesty, purity, love, and unselfishness. Now, in this first part, I'm going to talk about those four, about what it looks like at Every Man's Battle to a degree as best possible, and of course not to spoil it. But the first part, honesty. This is about dropping the mask. We have a saying there about being honest with God, self, and others. A sure sign of someone working their integrity and restoring their life is with those three components. The second part, purity, that has to do with intent and purpose, that I'm really doing this from the heart. We say that at the weekend, that it is about a heart change inside of a man, that we're really trying to get someone to do something different, not just stop a behavior, but becoming a different man. The second part, unselfishness. The unselfishness has to do with reconcilable behavior, wanting to say, I'm doing this because I want to reconcile myself to you, others, and God. And of course, love. The aspect of love has to do with active concern for the other person, that I am really willing to sacrifice so much for the sake and betterment of our relationship and for everything, job, career, for the betterment of a marriage. So these four absolutes are very important at the conference because we really want the men to slow down. And I say this every month at the conference. The first thing I'm trying to get you to do is slow down, because a lot of times we don't recognize we haven't been honest with ourselves. The purity hasn't been there to be a man of integrity. And the unselfishness is really quite the opposite. I'm being selfish. And the love is just the love of myself. So again, this is just part one. I'm going to talk here in a few seconds about part two, the challengers to these absolutes. And again, if these are struggles inside of you and you want to talk about this, always feel free to call 1-800-NEW-LIFE, and we'll help you there. And thank you for being a supporter of New Life Ministries.